And it's a landmark goal for Bunny Shaw. The 28-year-old Jamaican striker makes it 100 goals for Manchester City.
Ball to Shaw, it should be 3, and it is. Bunny Shaw, Manchester City WSL debut goal scorer. Clever wrong-footing finish from a player who's as good a finisher as anyone.
Stokes, in towards Shaw! Khadija Bunny Shaw for Manchester City.
Becky's corner, Shaw is there, and she gets the touch at the far post to take it in, to put Man City back ahead.
Lucy Bronze will take the throw. You can see the urgency in the Blues play. Here's Lasada. And now Shaw trying to work something. Shaw's in the clear and has fired the equaliser in. And Khadija Bunny Shaw gets her 4th goal of the season, her 2nd in the Conti Cup.
There's no one stronger in the women's game that I've come across than Bunny.
Support from Bronze inevitably. The first time ball to Shaw. Terrific goal. It was all about how she took the ball down, and it was a brilliant take that opened up maybe half a yard of space.
Here goes Lauren Hemp. Oh, brilliant ball for Bunny Shaw. Back in the side, back on the score sheet, fit again and scoring again, Bunny Shaw. It's yet another brilliant assist from Hemp.
And Shaw makes it 2. The delivery to the far post, and Shaw just too strong for the defender nearest to it, brushed her aside. Well, that's a mistake. Shaw's in, and she doesn't miss opportunities like that. You give her gift-wrapped invitations like that, she'll take them.
Hemp ghosts past Neville. Weir, deflection to the back post, tap in. Manchester City double their advantage. I think Bunny Shaw was unsure whether or not she was offside. She's onside, the goal stands.
So, well, her touch was heavy, but she got there all the same. Blackstad, good save, and it's put in the rebound. Bunny Shaw, just seconds after coming onto the pitch, puts Manchester City into the quarter-finals of the FA Cup.
Blackstad with the initial shot. Mary Earps makes the block, but unfortunately it pops out straight to Shaw, who's in the right place at the right time to slot it home.
Little turn, driving through that Brighton midfield and finding Bunny Shaw. No flag, opening goal. That didn't take long, did it? Typically clinical finish for Bunny Shaw. Pouring forward constantly here as Weir tries to put it across, and does put it across everyone. Bronze for Shaw. She's got another one. But they look like they're going to score every time they come forward. Manchester City here. Kira Walsh. Well, Bunny Shaw for the hat-trick, she's got it. Could have been 3-3 a moment ago. It's 4-2 now, and Bunny Shaw There's back three of them. It is another defensive lapse though from Brighton. City are good enough without the help, it has to be said. They've been really good and they've had help here. Could have scored 7 or 8, they've got 4. Hint past Kuhlberg yet again. Shaw, 5-2. Shaw's got 4 of them, and it's another 3-goal lead for the rampant Manchester City, and of course, Hemp is involved.
Hemp. Through for Weir. Was kept it in play, and City have 2. Brilliant assist by Caroline Weir, and there was Khadija Bunny Shaw. Weir just managed to poke it across, and there was Shaw.
Clipped in well by Hemp and turned in for the opening goal by Shaw. Wonderful move, terrific cross, and Bunny Shaw doing what she does best. Tries to return it back to Kelly again. Cross is a decent one. Oh, that is a superb header by Shaw. 2 terrific finishes, 2 excellent finishes by Bunny Shaw.
Delivery as well, and there's Shaw's header, and that's 2-2. Khadija Bunny Shaw. Good first header from Horton. Unselfish, she knew that Shaw was better placed to score. Shaw managed to use the power that was already on the ball to guide it beyond Hannah Hampton.
Cross comes back out to the left wing. 360-degree turn from Hemp. Shaw gets ahead to it. Was a Lauren Hemp turn from left-hand side, and just the chip to the head of Shaw, who managed to head it past Lavelle and in. Greenwood from the penalty spot steps up on it, saved by Lavelle, but Shaw follows up to turn it in. Well, the penalty saved by Lavelle. Shaw, though, there to mop up.
Alex Greenwood's going to take this one. Oh, it's a great header as well, and City finally make the breakthrough. Perfect delivery that from Greenwood, and the header from Shaw was pretty good as well. Spencer. Interesting that Skinner is swapping the goalkeepers around. Now then, they're giving the ball away in a dangerous area here, and it's Bunny Shaw again, and it's 2. Ruthless from Khadija Bunny Shaw. To any other player, that would have been a half chance, but Shaw thumped it in and made it Tottenham 0, City 2. And Spencer couldn't quite get down into the corner to keep that out. Firmly struck from Shaw.
Now Hemp steps inside, wriggles away from another challenge, threads the ball through. Khadija Shaw! It had to be Bunny. She's been kept quiet the first 20 minutes. Fantastic feat from Hemp. Looks like she's been crowded out. And then Khadija Shaw slides it into the bottom corner.
Lauren Hemp sends the ball past Reading defence to Mary Fowler, takes a step to the left. Bunny Shaw! Oh! Bunny Shaw, the league's top scorer, strikes again. Who else for Manchester City? This time it landed perfectly for Bunny Shaw. She's come so close so many times this game.
So plenty of warning shots already for Everton early on in the second half, and Blackstad to Coombs. Coombs now. And Shaw! She does it again.
And Horton. And another ball through, and Shaw's got the better of the defence here. Khadija Shaw! She's got a huge smile on her face and salutes Steph Horton too. Horton's vision, Shaw's execution.
Hasegawa. Well, touched on here for Khadija Shaw. And you just knew what was coming next. Khadija Shaw at it again. Such a cool finish after a lovely Manchester City move. Kept her composure, went round Arnold and then tapped home.
Lauren Hemp with it now. Cross comes in. Bunny Shaw's there, and Bunny Shaw heads home. Manchester City have a third. Lauren Hemp, lovely cross that finds Bunny Shaw.
Exchange with Shaw, they've worked that well. Here's Coombs, all about the delivery. Bunny Shaw, this time it's in. Knock, knock, knock at the door, finally it goes in. They worked that out and in really nicely. Laura Coombs cross, and it was perfection. So was the header.
Lifted into the area again more work to do for Spurs, and finally Manchester City do find the breakthrough. She was there after Lauren Hemp had the initial chance. So often so ruthless, and she's at it again. Bunny Shaw for Man City, rolls in with ease. Signore Korpala has had an excellent game. She goes the wrong way this time. Hasegawa into Hemp. We'll get another go here, Lauren Hemp, and now Bunny Shaw arriving. And there's the hat-trick. Lauren Hemp not giving up, sending the ball in. And at the second time of asking, Bunny Shaw there.
Kelly. With Hasegawa to Shaw, little back heel to Hasegawa, tries to square it, goes to Shaw, and she will score from there. Little doubt about that. The back heel to find Hasegawa, who played it back into her path. Hemp might find Fowler. Fowler lays it off for Kelly, back to Fowler again. Waiting to get an opportunity to shoot, perhaps. Able to pull it back to a clearance only as far as Kelly. Little high boot from her. It's Shaw who turns! And that might well be the winner. A 15th in the WSL of the season.
Kelly in a position to cross. What a ball, what a header, Bunny Shaw. 1-0 Manchester City. No surprise, it's Bunny Shaw who gets her 16th goal of the season. But that is an incredible header.
Asprey's got there and finds Shaw. Customary. When it looked like it was going to roll out of play, she kept going, kept it in, and found Shaw.
It's the City now, though, with the corner. Greenwood fired into a dangerous area, and there is Khadija Shaw. And there is the customary Khadija Shaw goal. 18 in 19 in the WSL now this season.
And now, can Bunny Shaw make something happen? She finds Chloe Kelly. Lauren Hemp is with her. Here is Hemp. Back to Shaw. Shaw has space to shoot. Bunny Shaw! And she will score for Manchester City. That is what she does. One of the deadliest strikers in Europe. Stepping up, you can see Manchester City coming up a lot further now. Pressing a little bit higher. And that's a good ball. Bunny Shaw has space and she will make it 3-0. Bunny Shaw is inevitable. As soon as she receives the ball, she can almost predict what's going to happen.
Everton trying to play out from the back, and that's a loose pass. Bunny Shaw in on goal. Bunny Shaw takes the touch, takes the shot and rifles it into the roof of the net. Bunny Shaw opens her account for the season. Don't want to give Bunny Shaw that amount of space.
Asagawa. Fowler. Teasing delivery towards Shaw. When Manchester City score, usually Bunny Shaw scores. Mary Fowler teases in a wonderful delivery. And of course, Bunny obliges. Angledal. Chloe Kelly wants it. Chloe Kelly gets it. Squares it. Bunny Shaw. Manchester City have 5 for Chloe Kelly. She cuts the ball back. And at the second attempt after a good save from Kayla Marquise, Bunny Shaw nods into an empty net.
Shaw nearly got there and she'll chase that one down. And it's offshore and in! Incredible! Khadija Shaw! Not enough on the pass. Earps then smashed it straight into Shaw. Shaw closing down and getting her reward. Harvey's ball in. Shaw! Powers home. Another goal against Tottenham Hotspur. It is a beaut of a ball in that was just begging for that kind of contact. Lauren Hemp. No flag against Rord. Good ball. Shaw is at it again with another headed finish. Rord out wide, and she made the most of it with a really well-delivered cross, and Shaw knew exactly where the ball was going. Shaw won't get to that one. And again, it was a bit of a troubling ball in for Tottenham to deal with. Alexandri, Shaw is the target, took it nicely, hit it well, and there is the hat-trick for Khadija Shaw. The control and the idea of where she wanted to put it. Didn't even need to look up. She knows where the goal is.
Shaw hooking goalwards and making amends for the penalty miss almost instantly. A beauty of a goal from Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw turns away from Finnegan, strikes low, hard and true, and into the corner. Manchester City strike again. Brilliant turn and a fabulous hit into the corner. Curling one to the back of the area. It's a brilliant ball and it's a fantastic hat-trick for Bunny Shaw. It's a wonderful ball in. How about that though for a header?
Given away to Shaw, another error. Surely this will be punished. It is. Double figures already for Bunny Shaw. That is way too dicey a pass. Bunny Shaw telegraphed it and punished it. Towards Shaw. It's in. Well, they didn't hold out. And at full stretch, some fingertips were not enough. Bunny Shaw is back on top on her own. The WSL scoring charts. Roared. Good block. Missy Kearns has been Liverpool's best player by a streak today. Mistake from Hines. Gift for Bunny Shaw again. And still, she wants the goal. She'll get it. It's another hat-trick. Shaw probably should have scored there. It's a great stop from Mika, in fairness. 3 hat-tricks in 4 games, that is.
Little ball through the lines, was looking for Thomas, and instead it's come to Hemp, who's charging forward, has Shaw on her outside. It's Khadija Bunny Shaw who scores against Spurs yet again. Her 10th goal against Spurs in 6 games against the North London club. A thunderbolt. Beautifully weighted pass from Lauren Hemp. What else did you expect?
Leopolds. Now Cuthbert. Oh, she's been robbed by Park. And here is a great chance for Shaw. And she's done it. Khadija Shaw with her first goal against Chelsea in the Women's Super League. Jess Park did brilliantly to rob Erin Cuthbert. And Khadija Shaw did the rest. And that is a superb finish from the top goal scorer in the WSL.
Heather Payne, neat and tidy on that far side. Oh no, given away here so cheaply. Bunny Shaw, it's a gift. Best goal scorer in the division. Doesn't need help. Got a whole big bit of it there. But Justine Van Havermate here, I'm afraid, has got this all wrong. Lost her balance. Couldn't sort her feet out. Bunny Shaw did. 1-0. Gift.
Useful ball, and there's the third. And Khadija Shaw gets her customary goal against Brighton and Hove Albion. Yui Hasegawa to pick the pass, and it was too easy for Khadija Shaw at the back stick.
As far as Manchester United are concerned, they need to score the next goal, but here is Park finding Shaw. It's Khadija Shaw, and it's 3-0. Khadija Shaw with her customary goal in the Women's Super League. 17 in 16 games and counting. Park with an assist to add to her 2 goals. Reversing it into the path of Shaw. And she was able to burst into the penalty area.
It's Bunny Shaw. Goodness me! Roofs it for 3-0. Scores all kinds of goals. This is up there with the very best of them. Started with an unconvincing clearance there and an awkward bouncing ball, but even so, this is stunning for Bunny Shaw. Wow. Fowler on duty so far in this game from this wing, and that's a great delivery. Bunny Shaw's got another one. Just like last week, right at the start of the second half. She's in above both Fisk and Hines. She's won it easily. She's headed it in easily. Lauren Hemp has it. Good ball from her too. Bunny Shaw, it's 2. Bunny Shaw gets to 20 and sets a new WSL record in the process. 10 games in a row with a goal and or assist. It's never been done until now. Park. Precision pass for Lauren Hemp. Back on the left again. Hemp clipping it in. Dangerous ball. Brilliant goal again. Hemp will do that to anyone. Great cross. Brilliant header. Shaw's got 2 again.
Kilda Brown to Chloe Kelly. Bunny Shaw to aim at if she can be found. Here is Bunny Shaw, and Bunny Shaw is on target. How quickly did they move that through the thirds? Chloe Kelly turns goal scorer to goal provider, and Bunny Shaw extends Manchester City's advantage. Bunny Shaw, and scores. Well, the goalkeeper went the right way, Chiamaka Nodunsi, but there was enough on that from Bunny Shaw to extend Manchester City's lead.
Look at Customary go, Hemp saw her go, Customary to save, that is a brilliant goal. The craft of Lauren Hemp, the graft of Kirsten Customary. That is some gallop from the left back. And then the deadly touch of you-know-who, Bunny Shaw. Look at Customary go here, and the weight of pass was perfect.
Naomi Lizelle, the goal scorer for City. It came 37 minutes into this game, ball over the top. Bunny Shaw is in behind, onside. Bunny Shaw tries to go around the goalkeeper and has scored. A crucial second goal. Bunny Shaw on the break has shown those striking instincts. Couldn't quite get the power on the shots, but there was enough to evade the Barcelona defenders, who were getting back on the line, sliding in to try and make the block. But there was enough for it to creep over the line and for the Joie Stadium to celebrate as one.
Lauren Hemp now. Still going, the Lioness. Her ball in, and the header from Bunny Shaw sails past Rachel Laws in goal. She loves a goal against Liverpool, Bunny Shaw, and she's got her side level here. Great work from Lauren Hemp, and just dinked it up to Bunny Shaw, who found the corner. It's back with Alexandri. Threaded through to Bunny Shaw, and Bunny Shaw belts it into the back of the net to give Manchester City surely all 3 points here. What a finish! And that is some finish. Some finish to win the game.
And to the right side, it's Jess Park. Good ball, Shaw's header, no mistake. She lives off supply like that. Park's cross was perfect, and Bunny Shaw making the run into the 6-yard area. A firm header into the bottom corner of the goal.
Actually, Neville once again operating on the left-hand side. Early chance here for Bunny Shaw. She's in the penalty area and inevitably scores. A horrible start for Tottenham Hotspur, behind in the opening 30 seconds. And Bunny Shaw has now scored 10 goals in 5 WSL starts against them. She needs no second asking in that sort of situation. Always likely to score. And again, she'll drive here against Morris, who could have a tough night. High cross looking for Bunny Shaw. It's 2. That was so easy. And she's 1 goal short now of making it 3 hat-tricks in a row against Spurs, and that would be a history-making achievement. Look at the space on the far side for him. Lifted the cross up, hung it in the air, and it was too easy for Khadija Bunny Shaw in the middle. Pulls it into the far post. Shaw gets the hat-trick. History is made. First player to score 3 hat-tricks in the WSL against a single opponent. It's a caress of a cross through to that far post area, and Shaw from close range doesn't miss those.
Hasegawa into the feet of Bunny Shaw, who's got it all to do. Taken away from goal on that far side. Bunny Shaw sets herself, gets the strike deflected, and into the net. Manchester City get the breakthrough. Right on the half-hour mark, Bunny Shaw deflected, right-footed strike. Goodness me, she had work to do. Jess Park travelling well with the ball from midfield. Bunny Shaw shapes to shoot, gets the shot away, and Bunny Shaw, goodness me, what an effort that is. from just outside the penalty area to restore Manchester City's lead. Jess Park, who set up Bunny Shaw, still had work to do, but positioned herself to fashion the yard. And what about that for a strike?
It's Hasegawa in possession. Customary teasing one up for Shaw. Well, they make it look so easy, Manchester City. Customry's cross was so inviting for a striker of Bunny Shaw's pedigree. Uwahabi will take over. It's her cross in, and it's Shaw arriving. And just as she did, less than 2 minutes into this game, Bunny Shaw heads home. She is unstoppable.
1-2 with Hasegawa. Good ball in, Bunny Shaw! Bunny Shaw has scored! Well, it's a lovely ball, hung up by Alba Vigino. Bunny Shaw, always favourite to win the header.
Miedemar down the left channel. There's the layoff for Fowler. A lot of traffic in front of her. Bunny Shaw, was she onside? Yes, she was. I think Lucy Parry played her onside. It's a lovely finish, isn't it? Didn't go for power. Wrong footing as much as anything, because you don't expect to be cut back across like that. Tegan Micah. That was neat, wasn't it? Miedemar and Fowler trying to play in Bunny Shaw. They still might. Shaw for two. Brilliant. She's just deadly. Onto the loose ball quicker than anyone else. Clever cutback. And then what else would you expect? Having controlled it, it was always going at one corner or another.
Here's Miedemar. Out to Fowler. Fowler with the delivery. Bunny Shaw. And Bunny Shaw doing what Bunny Shaw does best, scoring the all-important goals to help Manchester City in their quest up the WSL.
Fowler tries to put it in towards Shaw. Shaw down the middle. Bunny Shaw 1-0. Fowler with a through ball, and Shaw just opened up her body and slipped it in between the feet of the advancing D'Angelo, the goalkeeper. Timing of the run, the timing of the pass, all spot on, and Shaw just guided it through the legs of the goalkeeper.
Greenwood now joins the party. Wahhabi level with the corner of the box, lifts it up there. Shaw diving header. There's Manchester City's equaliser. She's off the mark and running for the season. Bunny Shaw now. Several occasions before, nothing they could do with the power behind that header. Put back across goal by Bunny Shaw.
Up steps Bunny Shaw. And it's a goal for Bunny Shaw, continual and excellent record against newly promoted teams. And you can just feel the sigh of relief for Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw steps up. Oh, cool as you like. Bunny Shaw celebrates her brace right in the corner. 2 this afternoon, she moves on to 3 for the campaign.
Here's Vigino. Just has the ball knocked away from her, resilient to get back on it. Here comes Customary, steaming forward, chips it up, headed down! And a huge moment for Manchester City. Kirsten Customary feeding Bunny Shaw, and it all felt inevitable.
Vigino does so well down this right-hand side. She gets stopped in her tracks at this point here, but continues, and it's Customary arriving. And just look at Bunny Shaw. She doesn't come across the face of goal. She holds back, and that is why she scores.
Miedemar. Vigino. Chase on here for Wahhabi. And she gets there first. In towards Shaw, 2-1. Bunny Shaw puts Manchester City
back in front. It's her 5th goal in the WSL this season.
Yeah, they've started off the second half really well, Manchester City. They've been dangerous, they've been alert in their attack, and Bunny Shaw this time makes absolutely no mistake. Something we've seen her do time and time again. She's so dangerous in those areas.
Customary asking for it, Bunny Shaw in the middle. Here is Customary, first time ball, Bunny Shaw with a chance! And Manchester City double their advantage. What a time to score on 42 minutes. Bunny Shaw moves on to 6 in the league. And suddenly daylight in the derby.
Let's talk about the work that Kirsten Customary did down this right-hand side. As Jade Rose steps in there, she's the spare player, so Customary is going to run into that space. She's patient, she lets Bunny get across, but look at the shape on that. It's so teasing for Middleton Patel to come out. She leaves the space vacant as she commits herself for Bunny Shaw's goal.
Carolyn, this time standing the ball up, trying to pick out Bunny Shaw, gets the shot away! Patience pays off for the league leaders. Bunny Shaw moves on to 7 in Women's Super League this season. The ball in from Carolyn Nicoli, held up nicely. It was a swipe from Celeste Borel, and Bunny Shaw has punished her. Drilled right-footed effort beyond Janina Leitzig. Hemp. Bunny Shaw positioned the back post. Lauren Hemp with the corner. Bunny Shaw with a header at the back post. Bunny Shaw moves on to 8 in Women's Super League. Lauren Hemp with a deep delivery. Bunny Shaw the target. This time, getting the power and the execution right. And Bunny Shaw with a firm header beyond Janina Leitzig. Hemp. Miedemar. Shaw in the middle. First time ball in. Here is Bunny Shaw! And Bunny Shaw gets her goal! And it's a landmark goal for Bunny Shaw. The 28-year-old Jamaican striker makes it 100 goals for Manchester City. A huge milestone ticked off for Bunny Shaw. Take a moment to enjoy this special landmark. Bunny Shaw is a Manchester City Centurion. Hemp, the original supplier, Miedemar with the ball in, and Bunny Shaw, first time, has Sabrina D'Angelo to make it 100 goals for Manchester City. What a moment to reflect on.